Alright, greetings all, it's DFuxa. And it has been quite a busy time for me, I guess, here in Nova Scotia. Alright, so, I'll note that the time of this recording is basically September 25th. And only recently, we basically had a federal election over here in Canada. And before that federal election, there was also a provincial election in Nova Scotia. So, lots of elections basically going on for me. Had a lot to basically, to do and stuff like that, so, yeah, lots of fun times. Anyhow, that's all about real life. Let's just jump into my YouTube channel where we're basically at with stuff here. So let's get to it. Alright, so I will note at this point that I basically put up this playlist here for Mech Mayor Dustin Measures, and over here for Birth of the Empire's Core and Empire. These were two of the remaining lists that basically had my back burner have been complete for a while, and well, I'm basically happy to finally be putting these up for you guys to basically view, because I don't really like having videos basically sitting on my desktop, but waiting to be uploaded. So, well, they're basically on my YouTube channel, but I basically want to show off guys basically did from the past, in case stuff basically happens to this content in the future, which probably will never basically happen, but I could always hope. Alright, so going on from here into October and stuff like that. I still have, a playlist for Let's Turn I basically want to show you guys at some point, but this is incomplete. There's basically a lot that basically done with this Let's Play here. It's basically covering basically a lot of the intricacies of building your empire, diplomacy, and stuff like that, intel and stuff like that. But it doesn't have that component of combat in here just yet. This playlist, and well, besides the fact that I just put up the Core and Empire Let's Play. I don't really feel like playing any Birth of the Empires right now, so I basically want to opt for something else. And that game I basically opted for is Prey here. So basically, as stated here, I basically gone through a full run with this game already, but I basically wanted to jump into it to show you guys, because this is basically a game that's in the vein of BioShock or System Shock, and it's basically made from the same developers as Dishonored. Now, at the time, of this recording, for this video right here, I'll note that basically I've gone through about so shall we say 3/5 of the game. I'll say there's basically five phases of the game, and we're basically about 60% basically done the game thus far. But basically as you can see here, there's 29 episodes, and that's not going to be counting half episodes. I'll basically have live through here every so often. Basically, this is a game that'll basically take me a bit of time to record, so it'll be well into November when I basically stop recording, I think. And then at that point, I'll basically show you off the Birth of the Empire's listener. I'll probably get around to finishing that as well. So there's some thoughts based about my videos, basically going forward and all that. Now, before I basically go and end this episode here, or this little talk video for you guys, I want to note that at this point, Jupiter Hell is basically released, but I think I'm basically going to hold off on showing it off, because, well, there's basically, another YouTube record, a YouTuber, Course Knight, who I basically do recordings with, and recently he did a little playlist for a game called Scarlet Hollow. And Scarlet Hollow is basically sort of a pick your own adventure type of text adventure type of game, with pictures and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, that might be fun to show off something similar to that on my channel. So I'll note that recently I basically had a showcase video for The Blind Prophet. I think it might have been last year. And this is basically a text, or not text adventure, but a point and click adventure, similar to Putt Putt or Pajama Sam, we basically shown off a few videos for. This is a more adult oriented one though, so it won't be for kids so much, but it's for an adult, but that'll be fine. And I thought that might be something I basically pursue in the future. So basically what's probably going to happen after I basically complete Prey and the Birth of the Empire is Let's Turn, I'll probably jump into it just to show it off. I'm also thinking about possibly jumping into the police stores as well up here. I'll note that basically I have 4 games here to play co-op with Course Knight, but I think with how limited my time basically is, I was thinking possibly I might go into police stores and just just show off a run of the game myself, not Course Knight, but just myself alone. And I still have some other games to show off with Course Knight at some point, maybe I want to do a couple more episodes, get Win and Shoots a Rogue. I might go to Dork Kickers Action Squad to try and show it off a little bit, etc., etc. And it'd be so damn nice if Children More basically had cooperative, basically like, online cooperative add to it, but not just yet. Oh well. But yeah, I basically have some games I basically want to show off, like, in the future. And it won't be Jupiter Help right away, but we'll jump into Roblox basically soon enough, so it'll be coming. Alright, so that's basically some thoughts basically about, like, where I basically upload, where I'm going to keep uploading, and what I want to pursue next. Hope you guys have been enjoying my channel. And, well, I'll see you guys in the next video when we get to it, so take care.